And fall in, my fellow Scout Troopers, I am Mickey here from Scouts of Entertainment. Welcome to a third day's Reforged 3v5 Siege Battle replay today. Today's battle comes from the Worm Raider on the 5 attacking armies, and curiously we are on the north side of the city today, and the attackers are trying to take control of the south side. We don't often see this. Usually it's always the north side trying to conquer the south. This time it's the other way around, so let's see how well that goes. If you guys want to see your own Total War replay featured on this channel, you can send it to my email at scoutsofentertainment@gmail.com. You can also post it to me directly on Discord. You can join my Discord server, Scouts for Consoles, join our community and post your replays there. Or you can simply tag me in the replay you post on today's Reforged Discord as well. And with that, let's get underway today. So, going through Worm Raider's army here, he is commanding Mirkwood. He's got an elite style Mirkwood force. You expect to see this given he's the attacking army. Obviously they have to go through choke points. And having arm upgrades is definitely a good idea if you're the attackers especially. So, starting off, we got here some Herpeng archers. Looks to be about 2 units or so there. Looks like we got some. I'm trying to say Wardens on Lunk. That's it. We got some Woodland Realm Patrol here. Looks to be about 2 units of them. We've got some Woodland Protectors here, just the 1 unit. Make that 2. Over here next we have some Hoyolang 2 heavy swords. Some Hoyos sword and shields. Looks to be a couple of units here of Blades of Emendur and a couple of units of Spears of Emendur. And also some Greenwood Watches embedded in there as well. We've got the Ents, of course, and that's all I see of him at the moment. I think the Elders of the Elven King are present. I swear I saw Thranduil in here somewhere, but maybe he's part of the Wardens of Lunk unit. So, yeah, I'm not seeing the Elven King's Palace Guard, the Elders of the Elven King. We'll keep an eye out for them, but yeah, curiously, they're missing. How unusual. Next we have his ally here, Lothlorien, coming to a Y2K86. So far it's an all-elf affair. We have some Spears of the Wood here. We've got some Woodland Protectors. We've got some March Wardens of the Wood. And some Blades of the Wood as well. About 2 or 3 units of each there. We've also got over here some Galadriel Blade Masters armoured up. We have some Watchers of the Golden Wood who never miss. We have some Kaskalan Guardians. And looks to be some Lorien Spearmen as well embedded in there. Next we have some more Galadriel Blade Masters armoured. And some Riders of the Golden Wood. So he's chosen 2 units that never miss for Lothlorien so far. Alright, moving on, we have on the other side, which seems to be going towards the bridges. It's going to be a tougher job there for the attackers to come across the bridges. We have Umbar, commanded by Lyon. We've got here some Belagar Footmen and Belagar Archers embedded in there. Some Coronus Legion. Some Belagar Marksmen as well. Over here's the rest of his army. We have some Harbingers of Casimir. Some Corsair Blackguards. Looks to be about 2 units roughly of them. We got some Casimir's Rangers, some Corsair Crossbows, some Adunium Shield Guard, and some Bellicus Shield Bearers, and more Legion, and more Marksmen. We've got some Corsair Crossbows again, and some Arrow Sentinels. So good army there for Umbar. Hopefully everything goes well for him. Next we have Isengard, from Proxima Centauri. So Umbar broke the elf thing we had going, and looks like Proxima followed suit. We have some Guards of Warthank, we have some Urkai Berserkers and some Urkai Pikemen. About 2 units of Pikemen embedded in there. I think I see some Nazgûl High as well at the front. Yep, I do. Pretty cool. Alright, we have some Trolls of the White Hand. And a player actually commented this morning saying that he couldn't recruit Trolls of the White Hand in the Third Age campaign, so that's worthy of checking up on with the developers, see if that's true or not. We have some Urkai Crossbows over here, 2 more units. A Ballista. The dreaded Isengard Ballista. The regular Ballista looks like a pea shooter compared to this thing. We have some more Urkai Infantry here, 2 units, make that 3, 4, okay 4 there now. Some Urkai Archers, looks like Umbar is coming to the city right now. Maybe 2 units of Archers, Urkai, and we come to the final attacker. Over here, where is he? Yep, just follow the squares. We got here Mordorr, by Ajaja. He's got some Nazgûl here. The rest of his army is coming inside the city. We've got some Temple Executioners armoured up. We have over here some Moron Halberds. And some Moron Archers over here. We've got some Moron Infantry. Looks to be about 2 units there. We have some Sauron's Will. Some Adunium Shadowbows as well. And some Moron Halberds. More infantry. I like high. Halberds, Sauron's Will again. Some Moron Halberds and infantry mixed in there as well. And some Temple Guard, it would seem. So we don't have any Mirsmul chosen, And we don't have any Blackguard Barad-dûr. This has to be the first time I've seen Mordorr, an attacking Mordorr army especially, not bring a unit of Blackguard Barad-dûr. So that's one unit to watch out for in case I missed it somewhere. Next we have the defenders. Let's go and visit them. And we'll be able to commentate on them as soon as we find them. Where are they? We have Dwarves of Khazad-Dum here, coming by Lord, touch me. That never gets easier to say. We have Guards of Khazad-Dum, Iron Watch and Mirror, Mithril Guard. And that's all I see up here. Down here we have a catapult belonging to Dale, commanded by Bard the Bowman. G'day Bard. We have some 30s infantry here, 2 units, and some Khazad-Dum reclaimers. Some Orc Hunters of Khazad-Dum, 4th Legion Shield Guard, more Orc Hunters there. Just want to double check down this area. We've got some Legion Bodyguard, some Sentries of Khazad-Dum, and some Orc Hunters. Anything over there? Yes, we've got Imladris, the last defender, coming by the Amazing Jedi. We've got here, there's a amount of sentries. I don't know where they're going. I think they're coming back inside the city, yeah. Okay. Must be a pathfinding thing. Actually, there is some troops over here. Let's take a brief look over here in this area. We have some Imladris Guardians, some Eldamey Spearmen, some Guaite Arthen, Brunei River Wards, Archers of Rivendell. So the fact that Imladris is doing this possibly pinpoints that the defenders might fall back to here as a last stand point. That'd be the only reason I'd think to see defenders sending resources this way already, like they're preparing for it later on. We have over here some 30s infantry, some Swordmasters of Esgaroth armoured up, Sentries of Khazad-Dum, try to say that too fast, some Barding Marksmen, 4th Legion Shield Guard, more Barding Marksmen armoured. We have some dismounted Earls of Dale Barding Herd as well, Swordmasters of Esgaroth, Barding Marksmen, and some Daily Royal Guard. More Barding Herd and dismounted Earls of Dale. Okay. And up here, do we have anything else? We should. More marksmen up there. We've got a bunch of troops coming over here. There's some Spears of Rivendell here. And some Sentries of Khazad-Dum. Spears of Rivendell not armoured up. We have over here some Imladris Guardians. Khazad-Dum Reclaimers. Sentries. I think I already commented on the Guaite Arthen. Or maybe he brought 2 units. Godhelm and Nuar. Some Eldamey Archers and Swordmasters. I think maybe he brought 2 units of Guaite Arthen there. And Sons of the Fallen I see there. Swords of Rivendell, more Sons, more Eldamey Spearmen, Orc Hunters, Barding Herd and Dismounted Earls there, and some Blackshot Dragon Slayers. I don't know why they're guarding, oh maybe I do know why they're guarding this point. Okay. So they can get up here, the attackers can come over here, and this is definitely a good idea. The attackers I think are heading this way and probably should station some archers up here. This would be a great point to provide some supporting fire, especially if the attackers are coming across the bridge on this side. This is probably the spot for them to attack the attackers on the other side of the bridges, because they can be supported and the allies can shoot this enemy in the back, forcing them back, allowing the attackers to gain a foothold at that point in this side of the city. I think that'll make their lives a lot easier. And once they've got a foothold inside the city, we could see the defenders perform a mass retreat, maybe even in panic, a full-scale retreat back up to here to this point to retake the high ground and control it, making it easier to push back against the attackers as they come over this way. So I think we'll see a cascading effect if the attackers do take this position and use that slope for their archers to shoot down below, because Dale looks very vulnerable where he is, seeing that ledge. So in hindsight, I would actually instruct my allies to possibly defend this point with a few units. Get a unit Barding Herd here, I suppose, and some archers just to sort of provide some supporting fire. Just to sort of weaken the enemy, push back against them, and maybe instruct Dale to retreat a few units back the other way in the event that they give up this position and that the attackers start doing what I thought they might do. So we'll find out in a minute, and it doesn't look like the attackers are going to begin because they're going to wait for their allies to get into position. So we'll do a small cut here, guys, and we'll come back soon. Alright guys, we've got the Rise of the Golden Wood here peppering the forces of Imladris. He's getting shot in the back here, the Imladris Guardians. We've got some Archers of Rivendell trying to return fire. But that's the great thing about the Rise of the Golden Wood. When they hit their mark, they knock the archers on their butts. It can actually disrupt an entire volley, or seriously delay their response time to shoot back. Now, Imladris Guardians here have taken a few casualties, in fact. I mean, down 65, that suggests they've lost at least 20 men. And it looks like they were shot. These guys here were shot by arrows. I'm not seeing any dead bodies. Imladris Guardians, I thought they came in units of 90. before. I'll just double check that. Doesn't look like the attackers have started on the other side just yet. It looks like the wrong raid is about to come inside the city though. On the north side, on the... oh god, the bearings here. On the south side. Okay, Mayor's Guardian 78. Okay, so he's lost 13. Not as bad as I thought. For some reason I thought they might have been at 90. So, we've got here Spears at Umbar. Looks like they're being shot. At least something knocked them over. Ah, the Blackshot Dragon Slayer shot him. Ah, save your ammunition there, bud. Using the ammo on the wrong units. But I think One Raider might be planning to use this slope, and he's just put the spears there as an advanced guard in case the defenders try to swarm down the area, swarm down the hill and try and take out these units and get to his archers. So these guys here are meant to delay the enemy in the event they charge at him, and buy time for the archers or crossbows to escape. That'd be the only reason for this advanced guard here and where he's put it. Now, we've got Y2K here taking the widest berth possible around the city to avoid the enemy archers. Not that I think he really needs to. Not until he gets around this vicinity here where the defenders can put arrows there on the slope. We've got Northern Warriors here, of course. But their range puts them at about this area, I suppose. You see Y2K has gone seriously wide. I mean, he's taking no chances. Now, what's going on? Okay, Lord here is falling back along with Imladris. They're giving up a lot of ground here. And am I seeing Dale fall back? I am not seeing Dale fall back. And we got the Wardens here coming up. This is what I was afraid of. Can Dale effectively shoot back? I don't think he can. The angle there is not great. Mirkwood does have the superior position. And that's a nice angle there from the Mirkwood archers. Let's have a look. He's not even shooting at them. Where's he going? He's shooting over here. Oh, well, that is the better unit, I would say. Yes, well done. Dalian Paladins and Blackshot Dragon Slayers. Does he have 2 units? He must have 2 units of Blackshot Dragon Slayers. That's pretty cool. They're very expensive. Yeah, okay, here we go. Bard the Bowman. It's a mass exodus. He's fallen back big time. This is probably why we don't see the defenders try to hold the south side of the city. There's just too many angles for the attackers to shoot them. And they don't need to come across the bridges to force them back. Now that they've given up this whole area, this is where the attackers should focus on bringing their forces across the bridge here and here. Because this area is lightly defended at the moment. There's no archers in the area whatsoever. There's a 4th shield guard and that's about it. So my Tele Rangers coming over as well. I mean, look, if Bard's going to fall these guys back, you know, begin the charge across, guys. What are you waiting for? The way is clear. Yeah, so we actually might see a big grind ahead of us, possibly. Hopefully the defenders try to hold the outer perimeter for a little while. I think that'd be fair on everybody and make for a bit more cinematic replay. So, you know, I'm rooting for the defenders to hold this area up here. And they better hold the area down below. Otherwise they're going to be sandwiched. But this area is relatively easy to defend. I mean, there's only one way up here, and there's only one way the attackers can come at them from the other side as well, so that's 2 choke points. As long as they got space for their archers and potential javelins to throw, then I think they're going to be okay. I think this is going to be easy to hold. I mean, this area is a nice place to hold. They can shoot at the attackers as they come through here as well. This will be a big death trap. I don't know. From memory, I thought the defenders could... Yes, the defenders could send up archers over here as well. And they could fire directly into the backs and possibly even take out the Rise of the Golden Woods. So I'm surprised I'm not seeing the defenders be a little bit sneaky and send up maybe even the Godhelm NUR here. The Godhelm NUR in this position could take care of those Riders of the Golden Wood. Easy done. Force them back, get the pressure off the rear guard here, and stop the Amazing Jedi from losing archers and the Mayor's Guardians. So, you know, be careful putting archers up here. There's only so many places they can shoot. So if they fall back here, this is only one way the attackers can come at them. And some archers back here, firing this direction. Blobbed up troops. I'm thinking it's easy killing. Now we've got here, we've got some Bellica footmen here from Lyon. He's already across. And it looks like they're being fired upon by somebody already. There's some Belagar archers. The defenders appear to be trying to shoot back. We've got some biting marksmen here as well. Getting mixed up with all kinds of Khazad-Dum. The defenders here tripping over themselves a little bit. Better get your act together, guys. Sort yourselves out. Gotta fix that as soon as you see it happening. That's why I always try to encourage players to observe what their archers are shooting for the first few volleys, so you get an idea that your ammunition is hitting its target that you're intending to shoot. Often we'll see players, you know, leave their troops in automatic fire, which is catastrophic. Do not do that. Turn off auto fire. It'll really help you out. And also just, you know, look where you're shooting, then move to other parts of the battlefield, but then go back and check in less than about 30 seconds or so, and so you can just switch targets, stop shooting, because there might be something better to shoot at, you don't know. You might conserve your ammunition and use it as best you can. Like right now, we've got some Belagar archers moving over in a pretty tight formation, but then again, it looks like they're out of ammunition, so they're not worth shooting. Belagar footmen over here as well. Easy killing. 14 shield guards will probably charge at these guys. Potentially they could have opened the door for the Uruk-hai archers to shoot them on the flank, but the Belagar footmen should provide some protection. The Uruk-hai pikemen moving up. Will be a little bit of trouble there. But, you know, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying. I think we should see Lord here charge his 14 shield guard and put some crossbows or archers up here so he can shoot at the blob of attacking troops being stationed in reserve down below the slope here. I mean, they want to try and make it hard for the attackers after all, and they'll make it harder for them to send up resources, because if they can station more men here, closer to the battle, closer to the front lines, they can replenish their forces as they lose them faster. Keep the pressure on the attackers, on the defenders, more easy. Right now I'm just seeing the attackers almost coasting at this point in their advance. I'm not seeing a lot of pushback here from the defenders just yet. Mordorr is still on this side. I don't know why, he's still got units here. And we've got Mordorr, sorry, we've got Uruk-hai and Umbar at least moving down. We might not see Mordorr move across the bridges at all. Not until the attackers push the defenders here back. And that's not a good idea. Still no archers on that slope there at the keep. Should get on that. So the Warrior is coming around. His army is making his way up the hill there. There's some 19 warriors, and they were charging at the Woodland Protectors. The March Warden's shooting, of course. 19 warriors shooting the Woodland Protectors, but if the Woodland Protectors still have javelin ammunition, they're going to win that fight for sure. Are the Woodland Protectors out of ammo? No, they've still got ammunition. Now it's either the riders or that's the watchers. It's the watchers. I suppose that's a good thing there from that, so the watchers are shooting him. I mean, look, hopefully Maris got his use out of the 19 warriors, but I thought they still had ammo. Okay, we've got some swords written down here, not armoured. That means they're not going to last that long, unfortunately. But they will give Maris a small respite to rethink his plans. The Sons of the Fallen looks to be moving in. Sons of the Fallen will tip this battle in the defenders' favour easy, but the Umbar is just getting ready. The Wooden Round Patrol. They're moving up. I like to shoot at the swords written down. We've got some 19 warriors, but only 22. We don't have a lot of archers here. So that's a lot of ammunition actually wasted there. One Warrior's got to really fix up his angle. He's trying to shoot from a place of cover, but that's really not working out well for him. It looks like he was trying to shoot the Dwarves of Khazad-Dum, the Sons of the Fallen in the back. And that the train there providing a nice natural shield there. You can see that the war's just taking the Elvish names. What is shooting them right now? That almost looks like fire from the God Helm in the arm. Why are they firing? They shouldn't be firing. At least not yet. These guys here are about dead. Room detector's moving up. Careful, 1-2, don't get him too close. That's a good distance. The commander here being a bit more braver than, I don't know, that's a Imladris commander. Oh, hang on. That's fire from the Greenwood. Oh, Syrian Amoth Rangers from Y2K. How effective is he? He's trying to shoot over the slope. I think he's struggling. Y2K interfering with his own wooden protectors here. There you go. We should see a javelin fire coming thick and fast now. Okay, got the elves here moving out in front. They absorbed the first volley. And took the brunt of the second volley. So, Amazing Joe, they're really going to bat there for the Sons of the Fallen, trying to keep them in the game. They've got to take in some serious damage here. Got the blades here moving down. The swords can move in a little bit closer. They don't need the One Raider to come in this far. It would be easier to shoot at enemy archers, especially if One Raider places them. Oh, hang on. The One Raider has already got a unit up here. Not bad at all. That's a great target right there. You're shooting into the blob because the Guetha aren't they under fire. The God Helm could put those guys to rest, or at least force them back. I'm seeing the defenders here take a lot of fire. They're taking a bit of punishment. I'm not really reacting much to it, which does concern me a little bit. And they got to do better than this. They got to get some better response. They got to get some more archers up there. They got to put a lot of pressure on that hill. They got to force the One Raider back. He's getting too much good fire into this force here. He's hitting multiple units, good units as well, not just your standard infantry. The elite shit as well. He's also getting some nice flanking fire on the Sons of the Fallen and spears with him now. The Wardens here should be out of ammunition soon. They don't have a lot of volleys within them. The Wooden Protectors are shooting at a second unit of Sons of the Fallen or the Imladris sentries. Either way, that's not good. I think this is where the God Helm need to be brought in. And I usually say the fire from God Helm or units like them should be saved from more elite troops, but in this situation, to preserve this defense and keep it intact for as long as possible, they got to relieve the pressure on it. They got to force the enemy's missiles back. And the units like God Helm are the best to do that because they don't miss. More importantly, they knock the units on their butts, and as I said, that slows the rate of fire down considerably. Still get some javelin fire into this blob here, and that'd be why. Alright, we'll head down in a second. Defense have got to send a unit through this gap here to at least attack the wooden protectors, stop them firing. Now going down here. We got the Corsair crossbows getting into position, and we got the Corsair blackguards. They're firing. Let's have a look. That is some really good fire there. about here, would this be a good target for the Eye wants to mirror me out? Maybe even yes. You know, if they target the Uruk-hai infantry shooting over the buildings here coming down, potentially killing Trolls of the White Hand, I'll be tempted to fire 1 to 2 volleys at least in this area. I mean, you should be able to get hits on all the units here. And taking out some Trolls is definitely a good thing. But come on, Lord Bard, fall back just a little bit. Use the buildings as cover. You're being shot from the flank. Surely they see this. They do see it. They shoot in this direction. Looks like they're trying to target the Corsair crossbows. It's too bad they don't have the Angmar force here. The witches could just destroy this entire line and be done with it. Man, this would be so perfect for the witches. 1 volley from them. All these units dead. Easy. Maybe they even have time to bring the Isengard Ballista up. Could do the same job. They got an open line of sight where the Trolls are 2 here. Now we've got the attackers here pushing more pressure here on the defense, but it's holding strong despite the flanking fire. In fact, the attackers might be pushing too hard to their own detriment. They need to keep that left flank of theirs open. They need to allow the fire to come in. They were doing a great job with the Corsair Blackguards before. The Corsair crossbows could easily take their place. So, you know, what the attackers need to do is then to peel these units off and try to attack down here. Reposition to attack this area. Keep the right flank of the defenders open. Yes, it could scare them, but that's why we've got maybe some crossbows here. Just to shoot them in the back in the event they retreat, so you get some good fire into the backs of your enemy, you know? Of course the backguards are here. I'm not sure what they're planning to do. Maybe they can shoot over the heads at the reinforcements. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Line's holding. Defender's getting away with that one there, I think. Well, you got to hand it to Ajaja. He's attacking. Good for him. I thought he would wait a bit longer, but well, he's going in. He's not going to win this fight the way it is at the moment. He's got no units that can go really toe-to-toe with the dwarves, with the exception of the Temple Executioners, and the Nazgul and the Uruk-hai. Those are the only 3 units in Mordor's arsenal that can effectively take the dwarves on. They have serious impact in any melee fight. One of the halberds and infantry will do some damage, but ultimately will succumb to the dwarves. They can't really go toe-to-toe with them. And win. No, they're not making much ground. Looks like Lord is just repositioning some units, trying to tidy the line as it were. Knights Wardens are here. Doesn't look like Y2K is really going to come this way. He's just sort of trying to keep the defender's attention spread out, as it were. Over here the fight has progressed a little bit. It looks like the defenders have fought their way back a bit. The Woodland Realm Patrol up here on the hill is still firing. They've taken a few hits. Maybe they got Helm fired into them after all. Corpses aren't charged, so I know that at least the catapult didn't do this. What's that? The God Helm, yep. Okay, maybe it was a God Helm. Well, we got reinforcements moving up, but they're not moving forwards. Blacksword Dragonslayer is shooting. We're about halfway through this at the moment. One right here trying to push through the lines of the enemy. It's risky, you can lose a lot of men doing that. You got Imladris here. It looks like they've torn through the first layer of the attacking forces there. Doesn't look like the Mirkwood push really benefited them at all. It just seemed to play into Imladris' hands. We should see reinforcements move up, or else we're going to see Khazad-Dum here get outflanked. It could be a trap. It could be what the defenders are hoping for, so they can fire into the attacking flank as they try to sandwich Lord's forces over here together. You know, but the attackers here being shot at from the forces over here. Elderly Archers already in position. But the Orc Hunters over here as well. It is 36 to 41 at the moment. Actual Dragon Slayers, maybe not. He still have ammo. He does have 2 units of them. Maybe he thinks of this one as almost like a throwaway unit. So, you know, like send them, use all their ammunition, send them into the fight. That's what I mean by throwaway unit. So I'm going to save them to the end. Is all I'm getting at there. A few archers there spaced out. No, they're not going to fire. They're going to just hold their position for now. Okay, Marriage Guardian's moving up. Might be the time to send in the Karis Khan Guardians if he hasn't already. I've got the attackers winning there for sure. Sorry, the defenders winning there for sure. I don't know what happened to all of YTK's forces. We've got the... Oh, there's the Guardians. Jeez, good late to the party. Yeah, it's pretty good that Khazad-Dum and Imladris here fought their way back into this. I thought they were in a little bit of trouble earlier. Especially down here. We're seeing the attackers made decent inroads here. We got Lord here sending reinforcements to hold the bridge. He's got no cover to his rear. I mean, we've got some Bruno rewards moving in, but this would be a good time for Isengard to send up their Berserkers or the Nazgûl High to take on the Brunei River Wards there. Send up some Uruk-hai infantry to hold the enemy here. Move up the crossbows in support while they fire at the troops on the hill, because, you know, the defending troops being elevated, this makes it easier to shoot at, especially with crossbows. If you can get these crossbows onto those units, they'll force the defenders back more, forcing them to abandon this area so the attackers can move in almost with impunity and just overwhelm all the remaining units that were left behind. So, you know, all the forces here from Khazad-Dum, dead, easy. In a matter of seconds. But they're going to force the defenders back. It would have made life easier if they had javelins still, but, you know, you can only fire so many. Forcing the shield guard steady and winded. It's a good thing. And given the units they're facing, the shield guard should last actually a fair amount of time. They're forming a Roman circle. Portescuro, that's called. I know they got the shields up over their heads and stuff, but, you know, essentially they form a circle. They form a perimeter around themselves. It's shields on the shields above you, shields all around you. Makes you an impenetrable rectangular square, essentially. This little scene here reminds me of the movie The Eagles, where they rescue the Roman hostages from the British barbarians. With the Balagith marksman over here in tight formation, firing down below, shooting at the forces as they retreat. Bloody marksman try to provide some cover fire. They've got their Marine Day in here, armoured up. Still being shot at in the back though. This would be handy to have one of those units of Blackshot Dragon Slayers shooting down below, taking out the Bloody marksman. Oh, we've got the defenders here trying to save more units. We've got some Blackshot Dragon Slayers with ammo coming down the mount hill there. I was going to say the mount. Down in Paladins as well. Looks like YTK's forces are through. To be fair, it looks like the defenders gave up this position almost entirely. And we've got some fire coming in from the Isengard Ballista, taking out a large chunk here of the Great Bay Arthur. Nice positioning here from Proxima. I didn't know you could do that. And the Ballista has decent range. Okay, well. This one is... See, the Isengard Ballista is known for its accuracy, but all three shots there missed. That's a blessing in disguise there for the amazing Jedi, for sure. Just waiting for the next volley. Bloody marksman continue to try to fire at the enemy, keep them at bay. Doesn't seem to be working too well, but he's doing what he can. Like I probably just said, ah damn it, they got me in the foot. Now he spread out his stance and then goes, ah, they shot me the other foot. You see his friend, his soldier next to him saying, for God's sake Barry, stop showing your feet to the enemy. Wouldn't that be funny, an elf called Barry? So Master's here, doing alright. About to be outflanked though. So, delaying tactics. Not good. Parker being sent up. Pull your forces back there, Bard. Pull them back. Don't send them any further. Oh, they're broken. I was wondering what they were doing. Well, it looks like that's it there for now. So I'll do a small cut and come back once the battle resumes up here. Here we are, the riders just never seem to run out of ammunition. That's got to be pissing people off to no end. Seriously, how many shots do these guys have been firing since the start of the battle? 28,000 frames later, they're still firing. Alright, now, $1 million question. Where is the Iron Watch of Mirrormere? If they've used their ammunition already, I think it's a battle that is over. However, if they still have them, then they're in with a chance. Where the hell are they? With the catapult there. Good spot for the Iron Watch if they do still have them, would be that ledge there for sure. There's a Mithril Guard. And the guards across the room. There's the Iron Watch of Mirrormere. They've still got ammunition for both units of Blackshot Dragon Slayers and the Downing Roll Guard. Blackshot here could shoot at the reinforcements as they come down here, taking out the Nazgûl High, Uruk-hai Berserkers, Karaskal and Guardians. Yeah, the defenders are no means out of this. They've still got a lot of firepower at their disposal. The question is, can they effectively use it? If they can, then I think they've got this battle in the bag, but they've got to make the attackers a bit more desperate. They've got to try and force their hand, make them send up more units to break through. Show them that this whole drip feeding one unit at a time on the lines here won't work. Got some Southern River Patrol here. I suppose firing them's okay. Maybe not ideal, but it's alright. The Belgian Marshal. They're trying to shoot over here. The biting herd, is that it for them? No, 90. No, 90. Might actually times 2 speed it just a little bit for a little while. Alright, got the catapult firing in. Yeah, it might be worth it. Just gotta hope for one good shot. Of course, the back guard should be a good shot. Herdping archers here, they're trying to light the catapult on fire. Too short. Go for the Iron Watch to be brought up. Khazad-Dum Reclaim is almost at the ready. Potentially could fire in. The attackers are peeking their heads in front of that building now. We've got a lot of enemy forces here. Again, it could be a good time to fire one volley there. What's some real in? And that's a lot of troops. One good volley could cause a mass chain round. You see the catapult fire come in. There you go. Yeah, a little bit of friendly fire though. He aimed for the units on the front line, big mistake. Go try and target the units at the rear of the line. Minimize your risk of friendly fire when and where you can. Where's the Iron Watch? Come on, guys. You can fire over. Got the Narasindris here coming in on the flank, and the Great after him. Also got the... is that ranges? Yeah, the other ranges. That could be the fire from the other ranges. How'd the ballista go? It looks like it went very well, actually. That's a lot of dead Eldenly archers. Down to 38. You found Rangers trying to provide some cover fire there, but it's just not working out well for them. So I'm seeing some fire coming in from the Khazad-Dum reclaimers now. Alright, let's just slow it down a little bit. I guess I don't miss too much fire. We've got the Ants now charging in. Is that the Corsair crossbows? It is. Corsair crossbows firing in. So the Ents have taken a few hits. The Atella Rangers are in a nice position, but they're being targeted now by the Isengard Ballista. And enemy archers, of course, now firing at that position. Look, but this would be a good time, mate, for you to pull back your Atella Rangers. The blob here is not big anymore. It's basically gone. The defenders have won this little battle here for the moment. Reinforcements are being sent in. Just got to pull back, wait for the enemy to accumulate, then send the Rangers back in. Right now they're being targeted. I'm not getting too many good shots here at the moment. Wait till they send in this round of reinforcements. $33 is a good number. You can see Bud trying to move into a better position. They are moving further up the hill, that's good. Oh, that's a nice volley there of javelins. It's like a sledgehammer just coming in, just whack. And that fire has to be courtesy of the Caspia's Rangers. And here comes the Olog High. Didn't trigger a mass chain route. Then again, the Olog High can never really get spooked. I mean, I've never seen the Olog High break. I don't even think that's possible. That's a good thing about troll units. They'll always fight to the last troll, usually. Maybe it's because they're too dumb to retreat and they have no sense of self-preservation. Legion bodyguard being sent up. One raider setting in his hurling swords. Khazad-Dum reclaimers being cut down by the crossbows. Godhelm being knocked over. Who's shooting at them? See what the Doom Shield Guard, the Herpang Archers, the Urukai Crossbows. That's a good volley. And here come the Shield Bearers. Let's see how far they get. It's being forced back. That's javelin fire, it's got to be. Yep. Trolls the White Hand being sent in now. Swordmasters of Isengard. Backing up the Legion bodyguard. Southern Ripple Patrol out of javelins now being sent in as well. It could be, yeah, it's the dismounted Elsa Dale unit. That sounded like the Iron Watch and Mirror firing in. They're trying to take out some Urkai crossbows. Catches Rangers, that's a full unit. Isengard setting up their pikes. It is 70 to 78. They got up here. We got Helm here. See, Iron Watch out of ammunition. Potentially. I don't know if we've got an Asgard high in here just yet. But that's a good fight from the Blackshot Dragon Slayers. The defenders really need this. And we know Dale has 2 of these units. Well, Reyes sounds confident here for the attackers. See, the rate of fire slowed down almost to a stop for the attackers, which indicates they've used up pretty much all their ammunition at this point. Not all, but most of it. Down all guard now being sent up. They've got to pick a better unit so they get more arrows in there. Another nice shot from the Isengard Ballista. Oh, they're all aiming for something. They're trying to target the Casimir's Rangers. Not the unit I was expecting them to go after, but you know. Probably need to pull back most. The first probably need to pull back most of the units and fire another volley of the Iron Watch. We've got Helen here. We've got the fire. What the hell? Watches the guy Wood shooting these guys, forcing them back. Most of them are still alive. 74 to 84. The fantasy getting a bit bullish. Once again, pushing the attackers back. Battle's getting very tight. Shield guard seems to be trying to focus on the weak point on the defender's line. Seems to be the thinnest over here. Times 2 speeder. Warren's up on lunk in the fray. So the one raider has his general here in the front lines. We've got the Marine then holding their ground. Their black shiny armour almost impenetrable. Armage Mirror absolutely nailing this rank. Hopefully they're firing a volley just like that. They're charging. Are they out? Yeah, they're out of ammunition. Well, the attackers can fire in a few more volleys. There's still a unit of Blackshot Dragon Slayers, and maybe the Downwell Guards still have ammo. They're still after the Casper's Rangers, they're still trying to target them right now. Still a lot of troops the defenders have to kill. Balance of power though, relatively even. 79 to 87. Now we know how many troops the attackers have in reserve. This is it for the defenders. At least this is most of it. And they're all dead. And then the archer's almost dead. Downward Guard still firing away. Bruno Riverwards here, got to get to the party. Same goes for the Mithril Guard as well. The Gold Helm, who are they targeting? The Willing Protectors can fire up here. Watchers are on the wood. The Golden Helm here have not had a good battle so far. They've been copping it. Got their Murdane down to 15. $82 to 92. Bruno Ward's now in the fray. There's a Mithril Guard. So the only unit we're not seeing in the fight from the defenders is the Blackshot Dragon Slayers, which are now firing in. Hopefully it works out well for them. It's not targeting the Woodland Protectors, if I had to guess. Seeing a lot of troops get thrown around there.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Alright, Mordorr just lost their general. But I think he's part of the Nazgul unit, so they at least will stay in the fight till the very end, because Nazgul are good like that. Harvage is Caspian on the front lines here. 86 to 96, defenders unable to close the gap, and appear to be succumbing here to the attackers' numbers. We've got the Karazhan Guardians coming in. I think YTK has timed their arrival very well. Unfortunately, the Iron Watch didn't perform as well as I would have hoped for. Just didn't get the right shots in, I suppose. Unlucky.
Battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
So yeah, that done here, everyone. This is going to be a fight out with Khazad-Dum being the last man standing. Isengard berserkers coming around.
We've captured the enemy's general. That will
Okay,
teach the
those generals here,
cowards
obviously
to
dead.
turn tail and run.
I think that was the Dwarven general there. Nope, that was the Dwarven general. Must be the Imladris general we saw die before. So a close fight there. One Raider and his team getting a bit lucky there, I think, at times. One Raider 1099, Mighty K 708, Lyon 895, Proxima Centauri 844, and Ajaja, at least maybe how you say that, 544. Lord Touchme 2897, Bard the Bowman 2427, and the Amazing Jedi 1046. Now, a couple of things I noted there for the attackers were at the second bridge. I think they could have provided a bit more flanking fire with their javelins, taking down that frontline defense much faster than they did. And Mordorr didn't have to cross that third bridge. They could have come around the other two bridges where the enemy weren't and supported their allies' attack. Might have made their efforts to get across a bit more easier. He did pull away 2 or 3 units though when Mordorr tried to cross his bridge, so maybe that helped out a bit with the attack moving forward, but it would have been safer for Mordorr to cross the other bridges. I suppose those are the only areas I think maybe the attackers could have done a little bit better. Obviously they won, so they did the right things towards the end. For the defenders, they should have told Bard to fall back a bit sooner before they were ready to arrive with these archers at the Wardens of Lunk. Probably should have saved their Ironwatch Mirror fire for when the troops were more blobbed up, and shot them from maybe where the catapult was instead of where on the ramp. I think he tried to shoot them from the ramp originally, but you know, that's just food for thought. Looking at the kill count here from One Raider, we have Woodland Realm Patrol 109 and 138, and Woodland Protectors here 109. Lyon only got 19, which is a little bit surprising. And the rest of his troops did okay, but I thought would have done a bit better actually. I thought One Raider had a good impact. He moved forward and moved fast. He definitely got one of the higher kill counts of his team. But still, it was a great effort done by all of the attackers. So, you know, congratulations to them. If you want to see your own replay featured here on this channel, guys, you can send it to my email at scoutsoфentertainment@gmail.com. You can post it to me directly on Discord. You can join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, and be part of our community and post it there. Or you can tag me in the replay you post on Third Days Reforged Discord as well. This is Mika from Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scout Troopers. Catch you in the next Total War battle.